if we had to go to Ireland, then we would have to go to Vegas and maybe his other place and Detroit or somewhere. So it's kind of like, just happy to, you know what I mean? For him was plenty. He's been saying the same stuff over and over. So
you would fill out Crow Park yourself.
No, don't get me wrong. It's like I played Spectre. What was that out there? It's like I played. It's like a rap concert out there. So that's why I started doing a little rap. You know what I mean? Just having a bit of fun with it all. It's absolutely amazing. It's a great experience. Before is plenty all over the world. We go face to face. We'll we'll say what we have to say, and then it's fight time. So that was the second last one. Now London, and then that's it. Dublin would be good, but whatever. It'll happen again.
We'll take over the world.
So, Conor right here, Dr. Abu as well, Liberty TV Boxing Channel. Just wondering, are you, if you get frustrated in boxing with Floyd, are we going to see anything happen there, or are you just going to be calm, cool, and do your boxing there?
We'll see on the night.
Mike College from Ring Magazine. After 3 straight days of doing this now, are you getting a little tired of it, or?
Not really. It's a hell of a lot of fun. You come in, you have a little bit of fun. You get in each other's face. I mean, today I was about to smack him up on stage. You know what I mean? But we'll keep it professional for now. But it's a hell of a lot of fun. How could you get tired of this? I mean, what a time to be a fight fan. What a spectacle. Every time I do these things, then go, and then there's so many like memes and pictures, and you know what I mean. It's good to go back and look at everything and just be grateful and proud that I'm as a fight fan, I'm actually the person in it. So I'm enjoying every second of it. Of course, fighting is my bread and butter. It's what I do. This is just something that has grown and built into something, and it's built up to another level now. 20,000 people out there tonight. That's insane for a press conference. If it even is a press conference or whatever you want to call it. It's like some sort of roast thing or something. I don't know. It's a bit fun. I have fun with it.
And what was the deal with Floyd's team and guards going over to you? I mean, was that crossing the line? Grabbing you?
Juice head fills. I don't know. I didn't even see it anyone on top, and I was like, what? And then people just pushing and shoving. But handbags, we call that where I come from. It means it's nothing. It's just handbags. It's just a term we use.
Nick Gillard, Real Talk Boxing. There's a lot of animosity in this fight building up, and you know there's trash talk back and forth to build up the fight, but it seems like you guys genuinely don't like each other. Floyd's saying that he's going to go in there and score a knockout, he's going to put you in the face of your back.
That's the funniest comment of the whole tour. That man ain't knocked nobody out in fucking hell long. No, he's I hope he comes for it. I hope he brings it.
With that being said, do you think he's going to be aggressive and try to, go after you? Do you think he's going to play it safe and not take any risks?
I'll be prepared for I'll anticipate both, because he'll either come forward and go aggressive and then get hit and then run, or he'll run and maybe he'll run and be hit and then go aggressive. So I'll be prepared for everything. But make no mistake, he's going to be spark unconscious. That is a fact.
Conor right here, Men's Journal. I love the suiting choice is a little bit different than the past press conferences. I mean, what is it like showing your tattoos? Is the tattoo something as a warrior?
I feel in damn good shape.
Yeah.
I'm fight ready.
Yeah.
I am fight ready now. He's wrapping himself up and sticking himself in high heels. He's in high heels up there. See the little hooks? They were like that. I was like, what? They're in fucking high heels, man. You should have worn them at the first tour. Then maybe it was that convincing people. But now it's three stops in.
Yeah.
But
when you're getting your tattoos, that's something that's sort of psychological.
Yeah, whatever I do. Yeah, just I like the way they look. I like how it feels. Just get it done.
Awesome.
Hey Conor, you've obviously had some fun with Floyd, talking about his taxes and some other stuff. Is there anything in your mind where you've kind of said, I won't go there, I won't say stuff about that?
Maybe a few things. But we'll see. There's still one more stuff left.
Conor, tactically, Conor, Floyd's fought 49 fights, undefeated, fought many different styles, considered all.
He's fought boxing matches.
So, but tactically, in the boxing ring, do you feel you have a concrete plan to be effective and be dominant?
I have a very high fight IQ. I understand when and when not. I understand small details in there that people don't even see. Only me and the opponent know about it. So I'm very confident that whether it's a ring or an octagon is where I've spent most of my time. But I've spent a hell of a lot of time in a ring also, and I'm very clued in on how to move around the ring and how to find my way to the knockout victory.
Conor, Darren Roll, ESPN. Can you talk about your clothing choice? Is that a serpent or a Loch Ness monster? What is that again?
I woke up and I was sweating. It's hot out over here. It's like humid weather, so I was like, fuck it, let's go to Fifth Avenue. Walked into Fifth Avenue and got this, saw this paper, and I was like, I'm gonna go topless and rock this yoke. You know what I mean? It's perfect. But look, I'm just a young kid from Dublin, Ireland. They joined me, so I'm not giving a bollocks. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? So.
Was it 50% off in the summer?
No, well, we've got deals with them, so.
I got one more for you. I've seen you in your Instagram posts wearing Nike. We know you've had a Reebok deal. Where are you on that?
Yeah, I'm in with fielding offers at the moment. I'm essentially what I'm doing is there's offers there, there's offers on the table, and we're just trying out the gear and see do I like the gear? Is it a good fit? Does it feel good on? You know, it's got to be right. There's a lot more gear involved in a boxing contest than my game. We're just in a jocks in my game, and a gum shield, even the jock strap. The boxing jock strap comes up over the belly button almost. You know what I mean? The MMA jock strap is just a little cup. You know what I mean? So I'm putting a lot of clothes on, even the boxing shorts. I'm gonna figure out what shorts I want to wear or whether I even want to wear shorts. So there's a few things I'm thinking of, but again, it's fun, it's exciting because it's all different, it's all new to me. So, but don't get me wrong. It's sometimes after training and sparring, I take the boxing boots off and just feel the bare feet on the canvas again, which is a nice feeling. But right now I'm just getting prepared for all the clothing.
Conor, in front of you, Dan Rayfield from ESPN.
The boxing guy.
The boxing guy.
He had a good one that time, right?
My question for you, Conor, is this. I'm wondering, can you just recount sort of when it came to your thought that, hey, you know what? Not only would I like to try professional boxing, come over from MMA, but maybe I can get a fight with Floyd Mayweather, who, the juxtaposition between a guy like yourself who's never been in the sport in a professional manner, 0-0, against the best fighter of the generation who's 49-0. How do you even contemplate like that could actually become something that could actually happen?
I mean, if you're gonna do it, it's got to be that fight, right? So I always saw that. I knew we were close in weight. I knew we were at the same weight when I was coming up, and I was always talking to myself, get that spotlight, get that world title, get them world titles and them accomplishments, and then do something that has never been done before. I just knew that's what's generated this. That's why there's 20,000 people outside showing up for these things. You know what I mean? People are excited about this. It's never before been done. At the very top, so I'm just enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to August 26th because I tell you what, the whole world is in for a shock.
Conor, can you also you're the one who's putting yourself out there. You're coming into a foreign territory of a boxer. Floyd, this is his home. It's where he's been his entire life, comfortable in the ring. What does it say about
greatness is for the brave, and he's a scared man. He is not brave enough to step over into my world. He keeps saying it though. That's twice, he said it tonight, that's twice he said, I'll beat you in the octagon. So it's nice to have that on documented fact, because when he took out the ring KO unconscious, maybe if he wants the rematch, he might have to do it in the octagon.
So what does it say about you that you're the one willing, your mentality, that you're the one willing to come?
That's confidence right in your face. And the first one?
Me? I gave you a 10-9 the first one.
Yeah,
the second one I gave you a 10-8.
I thought I got the first one. I tell you why I thought I got the first one, because I was set up. He has his little DJ. It's his DJ, and the motherfucker didn't even play me no music. I didn't even get told I was going into the crowd, and then all of a sudden I'm banging in the middle of the crowd. Didn't get told nothing about nothing. So I think I pulled it together in that first one. It was my first time under that spotlight, and then we had the exchange with Senior. I thought I definitely. I mean, all you gotta do is he went viral. That suit went everywhere. The exchange with Senior. I whooped his ass in the first one. The second one was a 10-7. Today was interesting. It was good. The Brooklyn crowd helped them a good bit today. They're a pro boxing crowd, so I mean, fair play to them. But I still think I took that one, but it was a good one. I think he repeats himself a little bit too much. I came out with a little bit of something. I hit 50 up, gave respect. But I hit on a few little different topics. outside of him, he kind of picked up his phone and all. He picked up the daughter got the phone and all, whatever, all that shit. And what he's talking the same stuff. So, but he was a little bit better, and the crowd helped him at the time. But I'd probably give today maybe a draw. 2, we'll say I won 2, and today was a draw. Or maybe I'm fucking being too generous. I think I might have whooped his ass today, actually. I'd have to look back and fucking hear that, actually, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I always think that. After a fight, I'm like, fuck, that was a shit performance. I can't believe that. What was I fucking doing? And then I look at the fight, I'm like bleeding Bruce Lee in there. And I'm like, what was I thinking? So I'll hold judgment until I watch some highlights back. But it was a great one. I mean, it's such an enjoyable experience for everyone involved, the fans and all. We're having a good time with it, and but I tell you what, those fucking Jews heads, what were they asked them about? Slap the head off all of them. It's gonna, if something like that happens in the next one, something will have to happen. You know what I mean? You can't let it go. But if something happens, alright, those fools not trying to step up onto my shit, we'll see them, because he turns his back to me many times. He walks to and from, and he's not really truly switched on. I never turn my back, or I'm always going to switch on around everything. I wouldn't even stand, like, if I enter a room, I have to know where the exit is, where, you know what I mean? I know what's around me, he's kind of flopping around, getting a little bit floaty. I could just latch onto his neck, and I truly mean that. And by the time it takes anyone to break the grip around his neck, he's already slept. It takes 3 seconds to sleep a man. I said at the last one, it takes 3 seconds. You wrap around the neck and you strangle. It takes 3 seconds to sleep a man. It'll only take me 2 seconds, because he's never even experienced something like this. So I'm just telling him and those little juice head fools that he has with him, be careful.
Two more questions. What exactly did the security do?
Can you please wait for the mic to ask a question? Start with the gentleman that's been waiting. Thank you.
Hi, Conor, over here. Matt Cole with Dark Voice and the Mac Life.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you, first of all, you had just that night announced the birth of your son, or the potential birth of your son at that point. Congratulations on Conor Jack.
Thank you so much.
Boy.
Thank you.
It seems to a lot of people that if Floyd doesn't finish you, that it's a total loss for him, being your inexperience in the boxing world. If you finish him, you will instantly become the biggest sports star on earth. Would you plan to go back to the UFC at that point, if you don't mind me asking, or or is that it? Is that a family time?
Oh, certainly not. I mean, it certainly is family time. It's always family time, but it's certainly not it. What, like right off, or is it boxing or fighting, or what? What are you talking about?
I mean, if you knock him out, you are the biggest sports star on the planet.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy myself for a little bit, buy a couple of more things, flash them around, and just enjoy life for a little bit, but keep doing what I'm doing. You have to understand, I'm 28. I'm actually 29 tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I like the 28 bollocks. I always 28. No, yeah, I mean, I'm only a young man, and I'm fairly untouched. If you look through my career, for such a dangerous game, I'm not, I haven't gone through big wars. I maybe, I've gone through some, but not compared to some others in the game. So I'm very young in my career, and when I sleep Floyd, I will certainly look. I will keep an eye on the boxing game 100%. I'll keep an eye on who's there and who's. All it will do for me is it'll give me more options, but my options will stay open. I may box, I may continue to fight the UFC, but I certainly will do both. You know what I mean? Which is which, or which one next, all that type of stuff I don't know, but I certainly will continue to do both.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
To your right, Conor.
Hey, Conor, my name's Bob Anderson. How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
How's the sparring going for you? 10 to 12 rounds, you feel after 4 or 5 rounds you're hitting about everything, and this guy's still there. Now these latter rounds, do you think, how do you feel you're doing the 10 and 12 rounds?
It's a 3-minute round, 2 minutes shorter than I'm used to. There's no up and down, there's no scrambles, there's no lifting the leg this height for kicks, there's no jumping through the air, there's no 360 spins, there's no clinch work against the fence. He's gonna feel like he's wrestling a bear when we tie up for the first time. You know what I mean? And he's gonna be, like, no matter what, I come from the game where we grapple, and he boxes, but what a human does under stress and fear, no matter what skill set they possess, they grab. That's just a human reaction. We grab and hold and try and, that's what they do. But when he tries to grab and hold me, he's not just grabbing and holding a boxer, he's grabbing and holding a serious specialist in the clinch. You know what I mean? You're talking, like, there's Greco-Roman wrestlers that, like, all they do is fight in the clinch. They can only attack the upper body. There's some, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he just does not understand what he's in for, and he's not going to keep me off him. He is not going to keep me off him. He's too small. I'm going to have my way with him. So that's where I'm coming from.
In the 10 and 12 rounds, like they call them dog rounds, do you feel like, you know, you're there like 10 and 12 rounds?
I will be. I've been sparring 12. No problem.
Yeah.
Switching bodies. I bring them in. I have a referee also for spars. We were advised to bring a referee in so we can acclimatise to the rules. Just how you know, certain details in the fight, what the ref flags and what the refs, you know what I mean, just like that. So, and then I'm bringing people in, and we're facing off. It's a fight. We're having fights in the gym. So I'm having a lot of solid boxing fights already, behind closed doors. So I'll be ready. Make no mistake, I'll be ready. I will be ready for 12, but he's going down in 4.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
All right, Conor, near the middle.
Last question here.
Champ Creed, Fox Sports Radio. Your stance is more of a traditional karate, Jeet Kune Do stance, and you move very well north and south. Floyd, his elusiveness allows him to move east-west, and he tends to throw his opponents off balance before they can plant and throw the power shots. With your boxing training, and there's such limited amount of time, how have you found a way to balance your energy with the movements that come with boxing as opposed to what you traditionally study for in MMA?
Yeah, karate style is one of my stances. But I can stand many ways. I can attack many ways. I can attack from both stances. I can switch up, go from a karate stance to a taekwondo stance. I can go to a boxing stance. I can go to a Thai boxing stance. There's many different ways to stand in front of a man, and I know every shot he throws, and I know what to expect. I've seen it before. He does the same stuff over and over again. It's similar to tonight, saying the same stuff over and over. So we're preparing. But him, he knows nothing. He knows absolutely nothing of what way I'm going to approach this fight and what way I'm going to come at him. So that's a beautiful position I am in. So I look forward to exploiting that and getting that knockout winning.
All right, and the last thing, to speak to your ability of visualization. MGM Grand, before you fought Dustin Poirier, a woman came up to you and said, "Hey, are you a fighter?" And you said yes. Then she said, "Did you fight Floyd Mayweather?" You said no, but I'm gonna knock him out like I'm gonna knock out Dustin, right? This was years ago. I see you about maybe 2 years later, and then you bring up the fact that you will be the king of Las Vegas. Someone in the crowd says, "But you gotta beat Floyd," and you said he can get it too. And now here we are.
Yeah.
Can you speak to the level of how you verbally speak these things and it comes to? Where did you learn that trait to visualize these things?
I tell you, it's been one hell of a journey. It's been one hell of a journey. 4 years I'm signed to the UFC. I was able to rise up, capture the 2 gold belts, capture all the records, and now I'm facing the current #1 guy in boxing. What a journey. I mean, I'm just blessed. As far as like visualizing it, I honestly feel I can predict the future. If I see something in my head, I speak it out loud, I'll believe in it truly, and then it just happens. And it's been happening for me my whole career. And I guarantee you, August 26th on the night when we're sitting back here or backstage in the T-Mobile, you'll be asking me the same question: how do you do it? And I just see it, I speak it, and it happens, and that's it. I can't fully tell you why or how, but it's just, yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks so much, everyone.